Hey welcome back. It's been a hot minute. I've been away, I've been overseas. I was performing over in America, so I had about 3 weeks off, which was lovely. I have a lot of inspiration, and yeah, so now I'm back at it. This is my vlog 3 for my app development. I have decided that I am going to use the goddess Hecate as my story or as my character for my new act. So I've chosen Hecate because she most embodies the what the Thoth tarot deck resembles to me, if that makes sense. So because it was based on a masculine god, and I identify more as a goddess. I identify a lot with feminine energy, so I was trying to sift and think about what kind of goddess would represent the god that is Thoth. Anyway, just one day it came to me, I was like, oh, Hecate, that's a great goddess. So along my journey, I have already developed an act that is based on a goddess. So at the same time, I was kind of fighting with myself, going, you've already done a goddess, blah, 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 blah. But she just kind of came to me. Anyway, so I've done some more research into her, and I've no one tarot card or specific tarot card identifies with Hecate, but she does have a few tarot cards that do resemble her, I guess, or you can interpret them as her energy. So one of them is the Emperor. Yeah, my deck's cats, because I love cats. One of them is the Emperor, and that's meant to show and resemble her strength and her power. The other one we have is the High Priestess, and that's meant to represent her hidden knowledge on situations and things. We have the Magician. So if you know about Hecate, she is one of the goddesses of magic and witchcraft. So this is why the Magician associates with her. She's also known as the triple goddess. So she does have the moon. She does wear the moon or have the moon popped on her forehead. So the moon mainly resembles her, maybe her image, I'm going to say, more than what the tarot card means itself. But then again, the moon is hidden messages, a bit like the High Priestess. So that could also be why, though I didn't really read that. And my favorite card, the Two of Swords, which represents her being the goddess of the crossroads as well. So she was one of the only goddesses that could go underground to the underworld and live as well on Earth. She is also depicted with dogs, which is meant to resemble souls that didn't fully cross over. So they're not her pets, but they're more her guides and her protectors. So they do often follow her around. Another thing that symbolizes her is her torches, which you'll see a lot of images with her with a torch, and that's to help guide her through the underworld. And then obviously the moon, where she pops moon head here, wherever, the triple goddess sign, or just the moon, crescent moon. Anyway, I'm feeling very inspired with her. I have loved Hecate before. Loved her before. I still love her now. I have a bit of knowledge on Hecate, but I haven't really delved into her energy a lot, but recently I have, and I'm really feeling like I'm connecting with her at the moment, especially for this routine. Just her color schemes are exactly what I wanted for the act. What her movement quality would be like is what I wanted for the act. It is a male singer, it's Ozzy Osbourne, so it has a very strong masculine energy, which I feel is bringing out the Emperor, but the depths of the performance, I want it to be quite feminine, so which brings out the Hecate and the fact that she originally was the goddess of fertility, childbirth, and a protector of women, so which I absolutely love, and I'm feeling that energy at this present stage. So I'm quite happy with that. So there you go. We've developed some more. We've got a character now. We've got a costume design that's fitting into the character. And now it's just about the story of how Ozzy is singing about Mr. Crowley, how Hecate is the one to show that magic and be the magic and be that feminine energy and that goddess. So I have to now try and mesh his story with my story somehow, which is now about listening to the lyrics, breaking down the lyrics. Not that my movement ever represents the lyrics, but there's I find that if there is something quite harsh said in the song and then you're doing quite a sexualized feminine move, it kind of doesn't match up. So it's just about, for me, listening and getting to know the lyrics in order to help my movement. So this is where we're at. So yeah, I hope that helps somehow. I've just really been drawn, like the more I've looked into it, Hecate has really stood out for me, especially during this time. You probably would have seen on one of my shorts, I was slightly attacked by somebody on YouTube. Really sad, I know. Again, not going to delve into the person. They're a very, very small pebble in amongst a big, positive, loving layer of light that I have around me. But I've really felt her energy, that kind of protection, that kind of boundaries, especially like being swords energy as well. I am a Libra, so Libras are represented as swords in the tarot deck. So I'm really feeling that energy of like cutting certain things out, not letting things kind of affect me to a point of putting myself down. Like I'm only like, that's your interpretation of how you feel about me because of your own insecurities. And as much as that sounds awful and sad, unfortunately that's what it is. Like for some people, it's just like where they feel that they're not at a certain level in their life or what they expect of themselves, they tend to project that and blame people that are around them. So being a victim to that is really sad. But at the end of the day, the person was cut out of mine and my partner's life a long time ago. They've just chosen not to move on, and unfortunately, like the Queen of Swords, just got to cut right through it, cut them right out energetically wise and everything like that. So I am really feeling Hecate's energy at this present moment, so I'm using that to make my show, my new act, stronger and better. So yeah, anyway, that's vlog 3. Hopefully for vlog 4 I'll be in the studio doing some choreography so you can see how I do that. Anyway, thank you so much. See ya.